Hello, hello, it's Angela Kirby, and it's time to do the weekly Mandala Oracle. So, taking from my book, Creating Wisdom and Magic in Love and Life, we have this. There's 54 mandalas in here, along with a whole lot of other things. It's a working book. And so, if you're wanting to do some personal journey work, or you've got some issues that are there, or not even issues, they don't have to be problems. It could be something that you're looking forward to, but you're not sure which path to tread down. Well, these are the sort of things that help you become more clear, or be at least patient, and knowing and trusting that the answers will arrive when they're meant to, as they say. So, taking from this book, I'm going to choose a mandala that's relevant to us all this week, or aspects of it might be relevant. Maybe there's one aspect or two aspects, or maybe the whole thing. So, as a collective, now that we're fully into the month of September, what is it that we could do with knowing that would be of benefit? Okay, so we had this one a while ago, and we've actually had this several times over the last, they're bound to repeat, aren't they? So this one is bliss, and I'm just looking at my notes below because I always keep a record here of what, where, why, and how. Can you understand that? I can. Anyway, so number 42 is bliss. So that's it's a very gentle looking mandala. So if you wanted to actually go and see this mandala, go to my website. That's posted below, and go up to the mandala or art mandala in life, and scroll through and look for number 42. It doesn't have the message. You have to listen to the message through me, or if you want to buy the book, you can certainly do that. So, a circle of love, a circle of life. This mandala is now in our life, allowed to open its pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling. In meditation, it will guide us. It will allow it to whisper its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel and study it deeply, and then release for our path to be. Okay, so what's the message that it has to share with us? Bliss surrounds you while your world is changing rapidly from one stage to the next. This time is sacred and must be travelled solo. Only you can set your feet directly upon this world, unravelling and releasing what once was and can no longer be. Only you can, almost staccato-like and rapid and upbeat in time, you bring forward what is to be healed. So the wounded child, you may initially seek answers from others only to walk away frustrated and confused from their efforts in giving you suggestions and fix-me-up solutions. And that's important. I remember someone years ago sharing some things with me, and then I went into rescue mode, and this person just said, listen, I actually wasn't looking for a solution. I thought that's a good lesson. So I sort of wondered what the sharing was all about. Anyway, that's another conversation. But it was interesting, just holding space for somebody, or someone holding space for us without having to have answers. Maybe we need to speak about that. Maybe we need to ask for that. And then move on to some light and breezy stuff. So the wounded child within you may have been asking for a sense of unhealed codependence. So it's time to calm that neediness and settle it down. Your inner child requires reassurance and some fun, or so he or she feels safe. Yeah, there's been a lot energetically. There's been so much going on. You know, the super full moons, the planets in retrograde, Mercury's still in retrograde, along with several others. There's a lot going on. So a lot of our stuff that we're feeling is more a collective. This time is for you as the fully functioning adult with your inner child intact, not rocking the boat. With this realization, you seek guidance from within. Through meditation, insights arrive randomly, unfolding the synchronicities of your life. So if for in a moment you forgot that you are connected to a higher source, where answers arrive when they're meant, not necessarily when you want. Give yourself a big hug. So it's interesting, because we're actually taught not to, the more spiritual side of life, we're taught to understand, or, to believe in that and trust that. But in the more material world, it's definitely not that at all. So that's almost being taken out of us, beaten out of us, that sense of trusting in the universe, that sense of what we're feeling and we're putting out there is going to support us. But the opposite will happen if we put out the negative stuff. But anyway, let's get on with our life. You be gentle and kind, and have a great week ahead. Ciao, ciao.